Y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught.
Gun.
We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back of my bro. That's why I need it. He keep looking at me, I'm a man. Just friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches long?
Here we go. Dot. Can. Dot.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said it's that to blame, but that's his daddy.
Here we go.
There's no one left to call. You say you're counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you're running through your veins. Oh,
Here we go.
you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken. I'll let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
And if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. You don't have to follow in your bloodline.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New Orleans Saints. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from the Superdome. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Tries it left side and finds Olave. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
It's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press it so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
They'll run with Devin Neal. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. The Saints at 12-4 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, they run with Neal. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
19, 18. Cup 19. Cup 79 Broncos.
Back to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score at Saints 7, Bengals nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Here we go. Whoa. Can.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's got it to the 43 here. When you look at the Saints defense, this unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back of the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch him on their heels.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
11. Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now Burrow going to change things up.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
11, Thomas.
McCaffrey will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And there's an offense that didn't panic after getting down early, and with good reason. No better way to silence a home crowd than with a nice, long, sustained drive. And they were able to put one together here and finish with the touchdown run.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people are focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to run through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
He finds his man, complete. It's Neal. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before he come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. A good pickup there at 22. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. They toss it out to Neal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You talk about this Bengals defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
11 MT, 11 MT. Switch. 11 MT, tape. 11 Thomas.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On one, ready? Gun.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. And his throw is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've ripped his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Taken in at the 11. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum over moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
But it leads to 4th down.
Here comes the Saints punter now. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And take it right on the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
The Bengals take over.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they will finally get it, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's good for the Saints.
Kamara, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 30-yard touchdown scamper. And the Saints have taken the lead. We'll be able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Let's get set. 180. It's high. Hot. 11. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Move open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180.
Now it's Burrow. Now taken in by T. Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First catch of the game by Higgins, and he's got his guys a first down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Ryan Brzee, the man to bring him down. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinators are looking ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
92. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Me.
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Neal. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Here we go.
Neal. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll set up to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Cup 19. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now back to throw. And it was caught. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Running is Neal. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
70, 19.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars, and this ball was overthrown.
The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
60, Warriors, 70.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions. What was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
After a 35-yard run.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled him for just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180. 11.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Good footwork at the 30. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
16 yards.
A Bengal first down on a 16-yard pickup there. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Extra score, Bengals 21. Saints 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Snap a knife, bang,
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Ready.
They'll run it with Neal. And this rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go! Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup. Go!
On play action, they'll throw. Now he's going to step, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Shamar Stewart just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Now 3rd down and very long.
Top low 18. Touching 18. Dragon 60. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
But whenever they called on run defense. They made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. He's got it with the 15. He's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, Bengals.
Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try to pick up that third, isn't it?
Yeah, they had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
11 MT, Tate. Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
180. 11 MT. Let's back in. Stop.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well.
Let's get set. Stop. 180. 180 shot. Stop.
Again, McCaffrey. And this time he is in. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. McPherson on for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score. Bengals 48, Saints 17. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On the throw, letting too much that time. And it's incomplete.
I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrew him.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here is third and quite a ways. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Right, 80.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. 23 yards the pickup there. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, an 18-yard touchdown Brown. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Saints 17. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
A 6-yard
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Hawk 70, 19 Lions.
Back to throw again. That one out wide and intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never do.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got it. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sand.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Tough running, but not a ton to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
White 80, 11, 11, 11.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Right in.
An inside give, Brown. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
A short throw there, pulled in by Arm. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Cut.
Here's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down,
here we go.
Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They're pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
180. Stop.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th.
Ready?
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Here we go. What? 180. 180. 11, 11, 11.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. McPherson now for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Bengals 42, Saints 17. Kevin McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work.